Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Phillies. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And now Bryce Harper. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5. Up and in for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Schwarber moving to his left, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cubs. Cole Irvin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 5th, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 17, Reese.
There's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm, and it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2 is the count.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The next 0-2.
1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and lines it to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So
leading off for the Cubs, the catcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Wilson Contreras.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Contreras makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting it.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in here at 256. 13 home runs and and 22 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And that misses 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. smoked on the ground up the middle. There's Harrison for one. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And he lays off for ball one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And here's Jay Bruce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. And in steps Scott Kingery, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And it's fouled away.
Ball 1.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifted in the air out to center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Count it 3-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's 3-0 Chicago. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him. Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down, because he can't live up in the strike zone.
One there.
That's an out.
Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. McCutchen at third with 2 away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Rizzo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Javier.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Rolled slowly to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying one, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5 as he moves into double digits. Now as we check out the team leaderboard, that is 10 for him here on the campaign. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach. On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So, digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1-1.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The center fielder.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. McCutchen has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first as a result of a throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. To first. Rizzo is there. There's one.
Out.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Rizzo is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Javier Baez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard, but foul. Now another 0-2. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Perez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lined hard toward right center. But this is taken in out there in the alley as he got a good jump on that ball in center, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this. Jose Alvarez gets the call from
pitching for Philadelphia, number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. sharp ground ball to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Harrison has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing. Daniel Winkler's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Now batting, Josh Harrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
the Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Balanced throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Perez is there. Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's gone 3 for 6. That's popped up. Harrison will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 44.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. From the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
On line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Almora on second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
The set and the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this?
Out.
He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning wind up leaving them loaded. They're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Kimbrel, originally from the state of Alabama, he was selected in the third round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they did it with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a shot towards second. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The first baseman,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Phillies down to their final out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The count now at 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
That's
2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Quintana earned his 5th win of the year. Craig Kimbrel closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.